Brain fog isn't just frustrating, it is a massive roadblock to performing at your best. And if you've been forgetting key details, struggling to find the right words, or you're noticing that your thinking feels slower, you're not alone. I'm Nicolas Bardoukas, executive health coach and business psychologist. And I've personally battled through very severe chronic fatigue, burnout, and even long COVID. And when your brain is not working properly, every part of life suffers. Your work, your relationships, and your sense of self. And whether you're dealing with burnout, post-viral fatigue, depression, or just feel like your cognitive sharpness isn't what it used to be, this video will give you actionable solutions. So today, I will share 5 research-backed supplements that build a strong foundation for your brain health, plus 2 bonus recommendations that I've seen work wonders. These target the actual root causes of brain fog and not just your symptoms. They're not flashy smart drugs or quick fixes. These are evidence-based essentials that rebuild your brain's fundamental capabilities when stress has taken its toll. And if you're serious about breaking through brain fog, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed strategies. Now let's dive deeper into these supplements that can help you think clearer, starting today. Let's start with omega-3 fatty acid, specifically EPA and DHA. These are foundational for clearing brain fog, and there's a good reason they're at the top of my list. If you're experiencing brain fog, inflammation is likely playing a role. This is where omega-3s shine. These essential fatty acids are very powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that specifically target neuroinflammation, the type that clouds your thinking. And what makes omega-3s so effective is that they're structural components of your brain cell membranes. About 60% of your brain is made out of fat, and DHA alone makes up about 20% of your brain's cerebral cortex. And when you're deficient, your brain just doesn't have the building blocks it needs to function. Research shows omega-3 supplementation significantly improves working memory, attention, and cognitive flexibility, exactly what you need when performing at your peak. What I've observed with my clients, particularly those recovering from burnout or long COVID, is that consistent omega-3 supplementation over 8 to 12 weeks leads to clearer thinking and improved verbal recall. They find words much more easily and they can make connections between concepts more rapidly. For dosage, I recommend 2000 to 3000 mg combined EPA and DHA daily, with at least 60% being EPA for stronger anti-inflammatory effects. Look for high-quality, third-party tested supplements. I can recommend brands like Nordic Naturals, Thorne, or Pure Encapsulations that provide certificates of analysis. Take them with a fat-containing meal for best absorption. And when you're consistent with high-quality omega-3s, you're not just reducing brain fog, you're actually building a great foundation for long-term cognitive resilience. So next we have B vitamins, particularly B12, B9, and B1, also called thiamine. These aren't supporting players, they're essential for clearing brain fog, especially if you've been dealing with chronic stress, burnout, or post-viral conditions like long COVID. B vitamins serve as critical cofactors in neurotransmitter synthesis. They're the factory workers that help build the chemicals your brain needs to think clearly. They're also crucial for proper homocysteine metabolism, which often gets disrupted during chronic stress. B12 is also essential for myelin formation. You know, that protective coating around your nerve cells that allows electrical impulses to travel more efficiently. And when you're deficient, information literally travels more slowly through your brain. This often manifests as that frustrating tip of the tongue phenomenon where you can't access words you know. Folate, or B9, supports methylation cycles, which are critical for DNA repair and glutathione production, your body's master antioxidant. And when these cycles aren't efficient, your brain becomes a lot more vulnerable to oxidative stress. Then there's thiamine, or B1, which enhances glucose metabolism in the brain. Very crucial when you're mentally depleted from stress or from illness. So the effective dosages I would recommend are 1000 to 2500 micrograms of B12 daily, and preferably sublingually. 400 to 800 micrograms of folate, and I would suggest methylfolate, and 100 to 300 milligrams of thiamine daily. Studies show B12 injections can improve energy in about 80% of chronic fatigue patients, while folate reduces cognitive decline related to elevated homocysteine. And B vitamins work synergistically with magnesium for much better results than either alone. And when my clients supplement with these B vitamins, they consistently report faster returning mental clarity, more energy, and also improved cognitive endurance. So third on our list is Ginkgo biloba, one of the oldest living tree species and a true cognitive powerhouse for clearing brain fog. This isn't just a herb with historical use, it is actually backed by compelling science. And what makes Ginkgo effective for brain fog is its ability to enhance cerebral blood flow. The flavonoid and terpenoid compounds work as natural vasodilators, expanding your blood vessels and allowing more oxygen to reach your brain cells. This is especially relevant if your brain fog stems from conditions like chronic fatigue or long COVID, where reduced brain blood flow is a common factor. Ginkgo increases nitric oxide bioavailability, improving oxygen delivery to your prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for executive functions like planning and decision making. And when properly oxygenated, you experience greater mental clarity and cognitive processing. And beyond blood flow, Ginkgo is a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress in the brain, particularly important when recovering from illness. And for dosage, I would aim for 120 to 240 mg per day of standardized Ginkgo extract, containing around 24% of flavone glycosides and 6% terpene lactones. These provide the cognitive benefits. Unlike some fast-acting supplements, Ginkgo shows its full benefits over time. Studies show significant improvements after about 22 to 26 weeks of consistent use. Patience and consistency pay off here. And another important note, if you're taking blood thinners, discuss Ginkgo with your healthcare provider first. In my experience, clients who stick with Ginkgo report improved mental clarity and better sustained attention throughout the day. They stay focused during long meetings without mental fatigue setting in. So fourth on our list is lion's mane mushroom, or Hericium erinaceus, a fascinating functional mushroom that's become a cornerstone in my approach to brain fog. This isn't your ordinary mushroom. It's actually a real cognitive enhancer that directly supports brain repair and regeneration. And what makes lion's mane so exceptional is its ability to stimulate nerve growth factor, or NGF, production, a specialized protein essential for the growth and survival of brain cells. The active compounds trigger NGF synthesis, promoting neural outgrowth and neurogenesis, particularly in your brain's memory center. And this becomes especially relevant during chronic stress, which suppresses natural NGF production and impairs synaptic plasticity, your brain's ability to form new connections. And lion mane counteracts this by activating TARKA receptors, jumpstarting neural regeneration. And for dosage, I would aim for 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams per day of fruiting body extract. Start at the lower end and gradually increase as needed. Choose supplements specifying fruiting body extract rather than mycelium grown on grain, as it contains higher concentrations of the beneficial compounds. Many people report improved concentration, mental clarity within weeks of consistent use through neurogenic effects built over time, and the longer you take it, the more substantial the benefits. Lion's mane has an excellent safety profile with very few drug interactions, and the most common side effect is mild gastrointestinal discomfort, which typically resolves by taking it with food. And in my work with clients recovering from burnout or post-viral cognitive issues, lion's mane has consistently helped them regain mental sharpness and verbal fluency. Complex tasks become more manageable again, and that mental stickiness, where your thoughts feel hard to grasp, noticeably improves. Quality matters though. Look for products that specify their beta-glucan content and are tested for heavy metals. Finally, let's talk about L-Theanine, an amino acid that's found naturally in green tea. That's become really one of my most frequently recommended supplements for brain fog and stress. What makes L-Theanine so valuable is its ability to promote calm alertness. That means mental clarity without the jitters or anxiety that often come with other cognitive enhancers. L-Theanine readily crosses the blood-brain barrier and increases alpha wave activity in your brain. These alpha waves create a state of relaxed attention, exactly what high performers need to think clearly. And if you've noticed how green tea gives you a different kind of clarity than coffee, you've experienced the L-Theanine effect. On a neurochemical level, L-Theanine increases calming neurotransmitters like GABA or serotonin while reducing cortisol. This counteracts the excitotoxicity that occurs during chronic stress, when your brain cells become really overstimulated to the point of dysfunction. L-Theanine also helps you improve sleep quality by enhancing sleep architecture, indirectly alleviating brain fog. And many of my clients find taking it before bed leads to clearer thinking the next morning. For dosage, aim for 100 to 400 mg per day. I often recommend 200 mg with morning coffee. It smooths out caffeine's effects, and another 200 mg before bed for improved sleep. L-Theanine works quite quickly, enhancing your working memory and reaction times within hours. This makes it really valuable for situations where you need immediate cognitive clarity, like important meetings or presentations. And another important note, L-Theanine can potentiate sedative medications, so adjust dosing if you're on one of these. Side effects are really rare, though some report mild drowsiness at very high doses. And in my practice, L-Theanine has been especially helpful for clients whose brain fog comes with anxiety or stress. They report more organized thoughts, easier verbal communication, and significantly reduced mental overwhelm. So before we wrap up, I want to quickly mention 2 additional supplements that deserve honorable mentions for fighting brain fog. First, Rhodiola rosea, a very powerful adaptogen that modulates your HPA axis, the body's stress response system. It helps reduce cortisol spikes from chronic stress while enhancing ATP synthesis for better mental energy. Studies show it reduces fatigue in 72% of chronic fatigue syndrome patients. For dosing, I aim for 400 to 600 mg daily of a standardized extract. Second, magnesium L-threonate, which is one of the best forms of magnesium that efficiently crosses the blood-brain barrier. And this special form replenishes brain magnesium depleted during chronic stress. It enhances synaptic density and improves NMDA receptor function, very crucial for learning and memory. Research suggests 1500 to 2000 mg daily, with studies showing improved cognitive flexibility in burnout patients. Both of these supplements can be great additions to your brain fog protocol, especially if you tried the other main 5 and need additional support. We've covered 5 very powerful supplements for clearing your brain fog. Omega-3 fatty acids for reducing neuroinflammation, B vitamins for neurotransmitter support, Ginkgo biloba for enhanced cerebral blood flow, lion's mane for nerve regeneration, and L-Theanine for calm alertness. Plus 2 bonus options with rhodiola and magnesium L-threonate. And while these supplements can be game changers for cognitive function, they work best as a part of a comprehensive approach. Think sleep quality, stress management, nutrition, and movement. All of those play crucial roles in clearing your brain fog. And if you're wondering where to start, I typically recommend a staged approach. Begin with foundational supplements like omega-3s and B vitamins. Then add others based on your specific symptoms. So if stress and anxiety accompany your brain fog, add L-Theanine next. For post-viral recovery, lion's mane often provides significant relief. And be patient with the process. Some of those supplements work within hours, while others build their effects over weeks or even months. Consistent use is key. And in a future video, I will cover more targeted performance-oriented compounds that can take your cognitive function to the next level once you've built this solid foundation. And as always, consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen, especially if you're on medications. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more holistic, science-backed strategies to optimize your performance, resilience, and well-being. And for personalized guidance on beating brain fog or other challenges affecting your health and performance, check the links in my description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.